My name is Daniel Bogardis, and I will serve as your MC for this evening. The administration and the Academic Hall of Fame Selection Committee are happy that you chose to join us and celebrate our 6 inductees. We are delighted to celebrate the accomplishments of 4 of our biggest alumni and 2 of our beloved former staff members. Please welcome Dr. Carol Birnbaum, Superintendent of Schools, to the podium.
Good evening, thank you. Welcome and congratulations, inductees. Super proud of all of your accomplishments. Before I get started, I want to do some introductions. From our Board of Education, we have Dr. Skip Bende representing Tabernacle. And from my office, we have Mr. Matt Webb, our Assistant Superintendent. And I'm looking for Heather. There she is, our Director of Curriculum, Heather Zanakis. And both Heather and Skip served on the induction committee. So I want to thank them and all of our committee members that you'll see on the back of this pamphlet here for all their service, and thank you for your hard work on this. So allow me to be the first to officially congratulate you into our Hall of Fame. It's an outstanding accomplishment, and I'm sure, like many of you, whenever you travel outside of this area, you typically come across somebody that knows of the Lenape Regional High School District and knows about the rich tradition of excellence that we have in the school district. And it's probably because of somebody like you, right? Somebody who sat in our classrooms or led our schools to have that high academic standard, but also embody that feeling that we get here at Seneca that we call Seneca family. And you guys laid the foundation for that and really made it special. I always say that, you know, my job is to move this district forward. And you can't move a district forward without a firm foundation. You can't physically move forward without a strong foundation. And here we are able to look forward and up and over any obstacle because we stand on your shoulders. You guys laid that foundation, and we are really proud to be standing on those shoulders. And, you know, I know that it's special to think about who helped you achieve what you've done. And so I look forward to hearing your remarks and hearing what inspired you to your level of greatness. So without further ado, I'd like to just say, again, congratulations and welcome to the Hall of Fame at Seneca High School.
All right. Please welcome Mr. Bradley Bauer, Principal of Seneca High School, to the podium.
Thank you. I would like to take a moment. I know quite a few of our committee members are here, and I would like them to just stand to be recognized. Again, Dr. Robert Bende from our Board of Education, thank you. We had a student on our board, on our committee, Daniel Bogardis, who's also the MP. Retired staff member Bill Cornell. Where's Bill? Bill's here. I didn't see Jess, alumni Jess DeLuca. Is Jess here? I didn't see Jess. Devin Dimmig is also an alumnus. She is not here this evening either. School administrator Jess LaGrange. School administrator Dave Mayer. Current staff member Beth Stripmatter. Retired staff member Rich Watson. And District Administrator Heather Zanakis. So thank you all for your commitment to the committee and for really selecting an outstanding group of inductees. Tonight we honor not only the achievements of some remarkable individuals, but we also get to establish a new tradition here at Seneca High School, and a tradition that recognizes the power of scholarship, the pursuit of excellence, and the lifelong impact of intellectual curiosity. To the alumni being honored, you've set a standard for academic distinction and personal integrity that reflects the very best of what Seneca High School strives to inspire in all of our students every single year. Your achievements are proof that hard work and vision and commitment can shape the lives and change communities. As we celebrate you tonight, we are also sending a powerful message to our current students that academic excellence matters, that it is worthy of celebration, and that the legacy of learning is just as inspiring as any athletic or artistic triumph. To Mr. Fergione, my principal when I was in high school at Lenape, and yes, and I'm honored to follow. And Gail, one of my colleagues when I started working here back in 2008. Opening a new school is no easy feat. I want you both to know that the culture you established when you opened the doors of Seneca High School continues to serve as the foundation of our core values and guiding principles today. Through your visionary leadership and steadfast commitment, you fostered an environment where both students and staff felt empowered to take ownership of their school and to make thoughtful, inclusive decisions that reflect the very best interests of our entire school community. Thank you for that. I would like to close by just saying thank you to our inductees tonight for the example that you've set and the legacy that you leave at Seneca High School. The enduring spirit of our Seneca family is a direct reflection of your influence. You remind us that success is not only measured by what we accomplish, by how we inspire, but by how we inspire those to follow. We are deeply grateful for the lasting impact that you've had on our school community. Congratulations, and you've made your Seneca family proud.
At this time, please welcome Jay Cass to the podium to introduce our first inductee.
It's my honor to induct our first inductee, Miss Dr. Stephanie Dennison, class of 2006. Please come up to the podium. After graduating from Seneca High School in 2006, Stephanie attended Pennsylvania State University. She graduated cum laude with honors and with distinction from the Schreyer Honors College at Penn State in 2010. She earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Biology and Vertebrate Physiology, and also had minors in Psychology and Dance. Stephanie furthered her education as a research assistant and teaching assistant in the biology department while at Penn State. She also was inducted into Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society. She was the recipient of the PSU Student Affairs Senior Leadership Partisan Award. After graduating from college, Stephanie won a full scholarship to the University of Maryland Dental School through the highly competitive National Health Service Corps Scholarship Program. She graduated dental school with a Doctor of Dental Surgery degree in 2015. After graduation, she did a one-year residency in general dentistry from 2015 to 2016. After graduation, for the next 4 years, she fulfilled her service corps commitment by providing comprehensive dental services to underserved communities on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. In 2021, Stephanie accepted a faculty position at the University of Maryland Dental School. She is now a clinical assistant professor in the Department of Comprehensive Dentistry. Her duties include lecturing to dental students on dental treatment planning, prosthodontics, and dental hygiene. She also proctors their work in the clinic, as well as running her own faculty practice. She has also developed a keen interest in dental issues as they contribute to sleep apnea. In 2023, she was certified as a diplomate for the American Board of Dental Sleep Medicine. Other honors and awards include a fellowship award from the Academy of General Dentistry, the University of Maryland School of Dentistry Quintessence Award for Clinical and Academic Achievement, and the UMSOD Dean's Community Service Award. Stephanie has always been active in community service. She has participated on many Habitat and Humanity trips with her church. After graduating from Penn State, she spent a week in Haiti after the 2010 earthquake with an organization called Project Haiti, an organization that she was actively involved with in college. Also, while in dental school, she was the community service chairman for her class. She served as leader for this group for 4 years, organizing free dental outreach clinics addressing issues like dental hygiene and oral cancer screenings. She has also done volunteer work for other numerous organizations, including the American Diabetes Association, American Association of Women's Dental Smiles for Success, which provides free dental care for Baltimore women who have completed an employment readiness program. Helping Up Mission, which provides free dental care for Baltimore men who have completed a chemical dependency program, and Mission of Mercy, which assists dentists in providing free medical care to Maryland's uninsured or economically disadvantaged. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you so much to all of the district administrators, students, and staff for this very special honor. After nearly 20 years, it feels very surreal to be back here at Seneca, a place that truly had a very formative and fundamental impact on me and my trajectory in life. I began at Seneca during its inaugural year in 2003. I remember both the excitement and apprehension that came with starting at a new school. I can say wholeheartedly that my time at Seneca is one I will always cherish. The faculty were passionate and supportive, and the opportunity to excel in both academic and extracurricular pursuits was not only available, but fostered and encouraged. For me, high school was a time and a place where I felt I could achieve anything. With that being said, I feel tonight really poses a unique opportunity to thank all of the faculty at Seneca who either taught, coached, or mentored me. As my husband and I begin to look at schools for our son, we often reminisce about our teachers, their influence on our lives, and how we wish we had taken the time to thank them. So to all of the former and current educators at Seneca, thank you so much. Your efforts are greatly appreciated and have had a profound impact on your students' lives. I would also like to thank my parents. Your unwavering love, support, and guidance throughout my life has been a keystone to my success, and without which none of my pursuits would be possible. Receiving this honor only inspires me to continue to work hard and contribute to society in the best possible way that I can. In doing so, I can only hope to inspire future generations of Seneca graduates to do the same thing. Thank you so much.
At this time, please welcome Melissa Broderick to the podium to introduce our next nominee.
I'd like to welcome our next inductee, Mr. John Fergione. Please come to the podium. Mr. John Fergione was chosen to open the newest school in the Lenape Regional High School District, Seneca High School. He was already working in the district as the principal at Lenape High School for several years previous to 2003. Mr. Fergione was a great principal at Lenape. Students at Lenape High School loved his easygoing, personable style. Using his expertise and knowledge of staff members throughout the entire district, he interviewed and handpicked the staff members that he wanted to help him develop the culture for a great rural school. Teachers, students, support staff all matter to Mr. Fergione. He knew your subject, name, and the names of spouses and children. The staff were astonished he could know and care so much about them. Then you saw him have the exact same approach with the students. It was incredible to observe. It was more impactful to see how genuine he was. Launching a school with a leader as committed and approachable as Mr. Fergione laid the groundwork for an environment that empowers and believes in everyone. Mr. Fergione also empowered those in leadership roles to become an integral part of the management and formulation of the education of his students. The responsibility of that task was eagerly accepted by the people he chose. The positive work environment that he established was greatly appreciated by the many who comprised his staff. Seneca's culture that exists today started with John Fergione and has lasted for more than 20 years. The culture John created was a student-centered and allowed the students and teachers and support staff to create wonderful working experiences. This lasting legacy is perhaps John's greatest achievement, something that has lasted through 2 subsequent principals and has lasted for more than half of the staff turning over since the building opened. He was well respected for his actions as a leader and educator, as well as his personal camaraderie and easy way. Mr. Fergione was innovative in his interdisciplinary approach to education. Under his leadership, he encouraged teachers of different subject areas to work collaboratively to create lessons for our students that would help our students make connections to the content across disciplines. His vision of interdisciplinary learning created an educational environment where teachers thought outside the box in their lesson planning and students made meaningful connections to the content and learned to apply their knowledge across subject areas. Mr. Fergione's contributions to the well-being and education of the Lenape District youth is to be commended and embraced. All educators should aspire to do the same.
Over almost 20 years of being a principal, I've been to a lot of academic dinners and programs. This is the first time I ever got anything. So thank you very much. Thank you. And I want to thank the committee that put this together. I know it was a lot of work and a lot of preparation, and I want to thank everybody for being here. I know everybody's got families. This is another night this time of year when you're out almost every night, and I really appreciate everybody coming here in support of this. And I want to thank Mr. Bauer. He brought me here a couple months ago to see the new changes in the school and to maintain our connection, and I'm just so happy with the direction we've gone and things like the auto shop, how it's grown, and just so many other things that have happened here. This started in 2001 when the board, Mr. Benny was on the board at the time, asked me to come over from Lenape to start Seneca High School. And one of the things we did, they put me in a position where I work with the architect and the builders in building the school. If you ever wonder whatever happened to JFK Stadium, the rubble is underneath this building. Seriously, they had trucks that came in because we had to have a solid foundation. We talk about foundations. The old JFK Stadium is under this building. So anyhow, then in 2003, as that young lady was mentioning, we start putting a staff together, and I just had a couple comments for everybody that interviewed. And I really didn't call them interviews because most of the people came from our 3 schools, and so many people were willing to give up what they had at Shawnee or Cherokee or Lenape to come here and create something special. And because some of them, I couldn't believe it. They had programs that they had built at those schools, and they said, no, we want to build something new here. And it just worked out so well. And I told everybody, look, we're here for the kids. If you're not going to be here for the kids, you don't want to work for me. And we actually told that to the maintenance people and the cafeteria people. We said, you know, we're all educators. The kids are going to see how you do your job, how you act with your colleagues. So we're all educators. Eyes are on everybody. So we all have that responsibility. And I was blessed with such a great staff that came here, the teachers and administrators. And together we developed a vision with the students. The students, they developed so many different things that we incorporated. And so with that and the support of the parents in this community, the parents were incredible back then. I'm sure they still are now with the different support groups and the booster clubs and raising money for us. Because again, you start out, compared to our established schools, you start out early like that, you need help. And we had a lot of help from people. So that was just so wonderful. And as I said, to come in here a couple months ago and see what Mr. Bauer has done to extend the vision here and the culture of this school, it makes me just so happy to see that. So again, I want to thank everybody for being here, and some of my former staff, thank you so much for what you did back in those days. Thank you.
At this time, please welcome Peyton Reese to the podium to introduce our next inductee.
Our next inductee is Jared Getzoff, but unfortunately he wasn't able to make it today, so I would like to introduce Harvey and Audrey Getzoff to accept Jared's award on his behalf.
Thank you very much.
We go sit down? No, you don't.
After graduating from Seneca High School in 2006, he attended University of Pennsylvania, where he earned dual degrees in computer science and economics. His academic achievements were matched by his work outside the classroom, where he gained invaluable professional experience through a series of roles that included positions as a legislative intern in Washington, D.C., a software developer at the Hospital of University of Penn, and a web developer in Beijing. His technical expertise combined with his strong ethical compass led him to positions that allowed him to make meaningful contributions to both the tech industry and society. Jared's career trajectory speaks volume about his commitment to impactful work. At Uber, he rose from senior software engineer to engineering manager, where he helped develop cutting-edge technology that impacted millions of people. Jared paused his work in the technology sector to pursue public service and returned to New Jersey to work on a successful election campaign. Jared used that experience to change careers and is currently pursuing a master's in public affairs from the University of California. His goal is to use his passion for public service and technical skills to advance decarbonization and efforts to fight climate change. Jared's work, both professionally and in his volunteer efforts, demonstrate deep commitment to improving the world around him. Jared has consistently demonstrated the qualities of a leader, problem solver, and visionary. In summary, Jared Getzoff exemplifies everything we hope our students will achieve. He is not only an exceptional academic and leader, but also compassionate, driven individual who strives to make the world a better place.
So even though Jared couldn't make it tonight, he sent us a little video message that he would like us to watch, so if everyone can turn their head to the TV. He's got a little speech.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jared Getzoff. I'm originally from Tabernacle, and I graduated from Seneca High School in 2006. Congratulations to all my fellow inductees. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but I'm happy I could send this message. Thinking back to my time almost 20 years ago now, two feelings are pretty strong. The first is I can still remember the pain of all the laps I ran around the track, something I'm not really missing. The second and more important one is the appreciation I have for the teachers and faculty who were so dedicated to my learning. It was the Latin teacher, Daniel DeCenzo, volunteering to help me spend the year translating the Iliad one-on-one in the hallway because I couldn't make his normal class time work. Or Miss Stapleford taking us to DC to compete in Princeton Model Congress, where we later in the evening wandered into the gallery of the House of Representatives and stumbled upon a debate of the Iraq War. Or Gary Williams teaching me how to balance chemical reactions in the morning and how to hurdle properly in the afternoon. I never really got that second part down. If I had one complaint, it's that my teachers helped create such a deep sense of interest in so many fields that when I graduated Seneca, I wanted to be a chemical engineer, a politician, and a historian. And I think that breadth of interest shows in my career as I've moved from the East Coast to China to California, and as I've gone from working in tech to politics to public policy. And I would not have realized how special Seneca is had I not gone out in the world and seen that people in positions of power don't always come from public school. A place like Seneca shows you what's possible when a community supports a public institution dedicated to learning and helping young people grow. And now, as I've finished up graduate school and I'm moving on to the third and hopefully last iteration of my career, I hope I can play a role in strengthening public institutions like Seneca that have given me so much. Thank you to Assistant Principal Meyer for putting this together and being patient with my slow responses as I finished out graduate school. Thank you to my parents for all their support and for showing up tonight to accept the award. And finally, thank you to everyone in the community for supporting Seneca High School. I'm honored to be a part of it.
At this time, please welcome Phaedra Dovis to this podium to introduce our next inductee.
I would like to welcome our next inductee, Mrs. Gail Griffin. Please come to the podium. Gail Griffin was already a math teacher in the Lenape Regional High School District when she accepted the invitation to start at a new high school in Tabernacle. Gail served as the math department coordinator for her first 10 years and demonstrated extraordinary leadership, vision, and dedication that left a lasting impact on Seneca's entire academic community, especially within the mathematics department. Undoubtedly, one of the most impactful aspects of Gail's leadership was her work in shaping the mathematics department personnel. In collaboration with administration, Gail built a department of, at its maximum, 16 members who she knew would contribute to Seneca's culture both academically and in extracurriculars. The majority of those who Gail hired were brought in as first or second year teachers who Gail then shaped and mentored to be exactly what Seneca High School needed. Under Gail's guidance, the math department flourished, and the high expectations she set for excellence continue to influence our teaching practices to this day. Gail established clear norms for teaching and collaboration, creating a positive and productive environment for both faculty and students. Beyond her academic contributions, Gail was also an instrumental leader in shaping the overall school culture at Seneca. Her role in our administrative council, her collaborative spirit, and dedication to fostering a sense of community helped to develop that inclusive, supportive environment that is still evident in the school today. Through her leadership, Gail helped establish a culture of high standards, mutual respect, and academic rigor that has become a defining feature of the school's identity for both students and staff alike. Gail is undoubtedly one of the most formative leaders to have ever taught at Seneca High School. Gail also set the vision for collaboration with our sending schools. She organized meetings between Seneca math teachers and administrators and the corresponding roles in our middle schools. She set up tutoring sessions between her math students and elementary students in Tabernacle. All of these accomplishments have led her to being part of the Delta Kappa Gamma Society for Outstanding Women Educators. She was part of the local leadership team as well as at the state level. Gail is known here as a tireless worker who devoted countless hours to making her classes, department, and school successful because she felt that being in front of the classroom was an honor and a privilege. Congratulations. Thank you.
Wow. Oh. I wish I could talk off the cuff like John Forgione, but yeah. Receiving an award such as this is very humbling, especially when I consider my worthy colleagues while here at Seneca. When you reflect on your chosen career path, certain circumstances stand out in your mind as most rewarding. Being in the classroom, number one. Being chosen by John Forgione to lead a new math department in a brand new school. And being given the chance to participate with a new group that will establish one conducive educational and social community here in this building. After graduating from college, I taught for 4 years, resigned, was a stay-at-home mom for 12 years. Then, out of the blue, I get a phone call. It's a voice from the past asking me to come to work again. His words of confidence spurred my decision to return to the classroom. That experience led me to Shawnee High School and then here to Seneca. Fast forward several weeks ago when I get another phone call. A voice from the past. Mr. David Mayer. Dear God, is he calling me to ask me to come back to work? I absolutely loved being in the classroom and my work as a math department coordinator. Work that was made more enjoyable by dedicated and fun to be around math teachers. Imagine that. So I would like to thank all of my colleagues, teachers, and administrators. I also would like to thank this nominating committee for considering me. It is an honor to be recognized and to become a member of Seneca's first Academic Hall of Fame. Thank you.
At this time, please welcome Travis Bauer to the podium to introduce our next inductee. Our next inductee is Ryan Milligan, class of 2006. Sadly, Ryan could not be here with us today due to his wife just having a baby. After Seneca High School, Ryan attended the United States Coast Guard Academy. As a lieutenant in the Coast Guard, Ryan led missions that resulted in 25 lives being saved during his 7 years of active duty. In addition, he directed 23 counter-terrorism piracy engagements with 15 partner nations in the Arabian Gulf, which strengthened the regional security coalition and decreased piracy attacks. Ryan's leadership role also included managing security in the Arabian Gulf and training and certifying a 200-member workforce, where his leadership resulted in 0 security incidents. He also directed Coast Guard operations during the New York City Fleet Week, where he coordinated 13 ships in 5 boroughs with 3,800 sailors, Marines, and Coast Guardmen, participating in 170 events over 6 days. During his active duty, he oversaw Coast Guard integration into FBI operations during the 2016 Democratic National Convention and the 2015 papal visit, where he ensured the safety of the President of the United States, the Pope, and millions of civilians. After serving in the U.S. Navy and the U.S. Coast Guard, he attended the University of Michigan Ross School of Business, where he received his MBA. He is now a vice president of investment banking at Jefferies Financial Group in New York City. While at Jefferies, Ryan has led the execution of more than $5 billion in transactions, including mergers and acquisitions. Ryan is most proud of co-founding JVETS, the Jefferies Military Veterans Employee Resource Group, which recruits and develops veterans and supports veterans-affiliated charities across the United States. This organization has been recognized by the Jefferies executives for its contributions to the diversity. Ryan Milligan exemplifies what it means to live a life of service while striving for excellence. Congratulations. At this time, please welcome Vincent Martinez to the podium to introduce our last inductee.
All right, last but not least, I will be calling up Dr. Danielle Yeager, class of 2007. After graduating from Seneca High School in 2007, Danielle earned her Bachelor's of Science in Kinesiology from Pennsylvania State University, where she graduated magna cum laude. She attended Rutgers Robert Wood Johnson School of Medicine, where she was elected by faculty and peers into the Alpha Omega Alpha Medical Honor Society and Gold Humanism Honor Society for excellence in patient care. She was awarded the American Medical Women's Association Glass Girl Rubin Certification for academic achievement. She is presented to women who graduate in the top 10% of their medical school class. Currently, Danielle is a double board certified dermatologist and Mohs micrographic dermatology surgeon. She's an experiment in the treatment of skin cancers, reconstruction, and cosmetic dermatology. Since entering practice in 2021, she has performed over 3,500 Mohs surgeries for the treatment of skin cancers. She also brought stage excisions for melanomas to the Consolich dermatology practice. This is a method used for early melanomas in areas of body where preserving healthy tissue is crucial, like the face. Danielle has published over 15 peer-reviewed publications and authored 5 book chapters in the field of dermatology. She is an editor of the book entitled Practical Guide to Dermatology, the Henry Ford Manual. In her community, she provides free cancer screenings, as well as teaches students about sun safety. Dr. Danielle exemplifies what Seneca High School Hall of Fame is all about: excellence and service. Congratulations.
Okay, so the speech that I prepared is pretty brief, but I wanted to thank the committee for this award tonight. I'm so very humbled and honored to be among the incredible inductees tonight. It's truly just amazing what everybody has accomplished. I just remember that first day of high school, getting off the bus, being very nervous, and Mr. Ferjone greeting everybody and shaking everybody's hands. And that's something that really sticks with you, and that's something that I take with me in my career when we're greeting and treating patients every day. I wanted to also thank my parents who are here tonight for all of their support throughout the years. They never really put too much pressure on me, and above all things, just wanted me to be happy and to do what I love. And I hope I can do the same for my 2 kids who are here tonight, Jackson and Lila. And I have such great memories of Seneca, of all the dedicated faculty, and it's so wonderful to see many of you in the audience tonight, and the warm family-like environment that I'm so happy to hear still persists in the culture here. It's really something special. Last but not least, to my husband, Greg, who I would never have met if it weren't for Seneca. I met in I was a junior, he was a senior, and we're coming up on our 10-year wedding anniversary. So he's been there through the journey, medical school, residency, fellowship, and I'm just so grateful to have his support, and I know I couldn't have done it alone. He's sacrificed so much, including his own career, and I'm so grateful, and thank you for having me tonight.
Before Daniel closes up, how about one more round of applause for our 7 students here? Something that John Ferjone, started when the school was built is it's about our students, so we put them in front of everything that we do. So we're very appreciative of our students, and thank you for starting that culture, Mr. Ferjone. Now back to Daniel.
So this concludes the award portion of the ceremony. At this time, please join us downstairs in the hallway right outside the main office to unveil our Hall of Fame plaque.